Here's a provocative question to ponder. Will a potential win for Donald Trump in the 2024 elections lead to an increase in inflation, a phenomenon that some are already calling Trumpflation? This question originates from speculations among prominent investors who are preparing for potential inflation under a Trump presidency in 2024. They cite his proposed economic policies such as increased tariffs, interference with the Federal Reserve, and tax cuts as potential causes for this inflation. Analysts predict that a Republican sweep in the election could lead to higher inflation and weaker economic growth due to policies like import tariffs and reduced immigration. While inflation has been high under President Biden, it is expected to normalize if he wins re-election. Biden's economic agenda faces challenges due to voters' selective memory of Trump's presidency. The ultimate outcome, however, will depend on the election results and control of Congress. Let's delve into some recent headlines. Former President Donald Trump is injecting baseless fraud claims into the Pennsylvania GOP Senate primary, urging Mehmet Oz to declare victory and perpetuating falsehoods about the 2020 election. This interference threatens the integrity of the election process and could harm the GOP's chances in key races. Moreover, Trump's influence and potential impact on the 2024 election are apparent in the primary race between Oz and David McCormick, as well as Doug Mastriano's victory in the gubernatorial primary. The situation underscores the ongoing challenge of disinformation and the need for candidates to accept election results to maintain faith in the democratic process. On the other hand, some Republicans, including Trump himself, are reversing their stance on mail-in voting ahead of the 2024 elections, after years of claiming it is fraudulent. This change in tone is seen as a response to disappointing midterm results and a recognition of the need to adapt to Democratic strategies. Efforts are now being made to encourage early and mail-in voting among GOP voters, with a focus on catching up to Democrats' advantage in this area. Trump's advisors have persuaded him to shift his public rhetoric on election fraud and focus on utilizing mail-in voting to win in 2024. In conclusion, the potential for Trumpflation is a topic of intense discussion among investors and analysts. There's no denying that the 2024 elections could have significant economic implications depending on the victor. Trump's potential return to the White House could lead to increased inflation due to his proposed economic policies, a possibility that has prominent investors bracing for impact. However, the ultimate outcome will depend on a variety of factors, including the election results, control of Congress, and the evolving strategies of both the Democratic and Republican parties. As we approach the 2024 elections, it is critical for voters to stay informed and consider the potential economic consequences of their choices.